According to a recent article in Slashdot, PDFs are responsible for the majority of security vulnerabilities for the PC. So why is that? Well, PDFs has become the standard for portable documents, but this issue, upon closer inspection, is actually with Adobe Reader, not necessarily with the format PDFs. And that's because the majority of people are still using Adobe Reader in order to look at their PDFs. So of course that if anyone has malicious intent, they're going to focus on the product that most people are using. This, I would argue, is the reason that there are more worms, trojans, and viruses for the PC than there are for Mac or Linux. A lot of people would oppose that, but let's face it, Mac has about 12% of the market share, Linux 1 to 2%, and PC has the rest. So of course, that is going to get a proportional number of malicious code written for it. So I want to go over how to download and install an Adobe Reader alternative. It's called Foxit Software, and it is free. Here's their website, foxitsoftware.com. And we're just going to go down here to the free download button. Download now. And I'm using Internet Explorer in particular because you may get this yellow bar here below your address bar. You're just going to have to left click on that and click download file, and the file will continue. We're just going to run it from here and then run once the download installs. We'll go through a couple of prompts and just use default install. Once setup is complete, there are a few options here. We don't need to run Foxit Reader right now or create a desktop icon. You can if you want, but it is important to leave this checked. Make it your default PDF reader. That means the next time you open a PDF, it'll open with Foxit instead of Adobe Reader. Therefore, if it is a rogue PDF with any sort of malicious code, the same vulnerabilities can't be exploited in Foxit that can be exploited in Adobe Reader. So we're just going to click Finish. And now when we open up a PDF, by default it opens in Foxit Reader instead of Adobe Reader. Also, the conventional wisdom is you can only create PDFs using Adobe Professional, which is a several $100 program, and indeed this is the case when using Adobe Reader. Here we'll take a regular Microsoft Word document, and then when we go to print, we get only two options, in my case for OneNote, but also by default, Office Document Image Writer, and whatever printers you happen to have available. What you don't have available is the ability to print to PDF, which is the same as creating a PDF. However, there are many freeware alternatives that not only bypass the security problems inherent in Adobe Reader via rogue PDFs, but also allow you to create PDFs themselves. Now, we could use Google and simply Google PDF Creator, but in this case, we're going to go directly to the site. The product is called Qt PDF, and when we go to the site, we see the PDF under PDF Creation, the Qt PDF Writer as freeware. So we're going to go ahead and download that, and we could save it to the local machine, but we're just going to run it from here. Again, click Run after it's finished downloading, and you'll be taken through a couple of prompts. Once you accept the license agreement, and click Install, it'll go through a short install process. Now you may get this prompt saying that you need an additional converter. If so, go ahead and click Yes, and you'll be connected to that, and that will be downloaded as well. You may not prompt you for this, but if it does, it takes only a moment of time. You'll then get a screen explaining a couple of other things, but we're just going to go straight to the document that we want to create as a PDF. So now when we go to File and Print, we see among the other options, Qt PDF Writer. We click OK. We're asked where we want to place the document, and indeed it says Save as Type PDF. We'll go ahead and save it to the desktop. And now we see here on the desktop is a PDF of our Word document. When we bring that up, it looks and acts just like any other PDF document without having to use Adobe Professional or Adobe Reader.